guys, so today we're going to be doing another hair video. I thought I would talk about my hair journey. We're going to do a long story short version today because this definitely is a long story. So yeah, we're going to talk about like my hair transformation and how bad it used to be, and I'm going to show you guys like photos from like before I started actually caring about it and to now. Okay, so my hair journey, it started when I was in the 10th grade. I was 15, and well, it kind of really started when I was 14 in grade 9. Like, it was like in between like the first couple years of high school. I grew up thinking that you needed to have pin straight hair. I didn't know a lot of girls who had like the wavy curly hair, especially like, you know, as a white girl. I didn't see really any girls look like that. So I thought, okay, I don't really want to be like out of the norm, which now seems so ridiculous, right? But back then it was like, you want to fit in, you want to look like the older girls. And you know, I had my stepsister who like taught me how to straighten my hair. So, you know, as soon as we did that the one day, like boom, I was locked in. I was obsessed with the look. That's literally what every girl looked like. So I was like, oh, I look so good. I'm actually comfortable with my hair. But little did I know that was gonna spark a literal obsession. And I'm talking obsession. I guess this started going into middle school, like grade 6, 7, and 8. I straightened my hair every single day. I don't remember a day that I went with it curly, like natural. I never did that. I would wake up early, like an hour and a half before school, just to fry it, like literally every morning. And I remember it smelled so bad. Like, it smelled like skunk. And when your hair smells like skunk, that is not good. It smelled like burning. It was hot. But you know, I didn't care. I thought that's what all the other older girls look like, so you're gonna look great. Like, it doesn't matter. And I don't know why, but like hair damage and like heat damage never clued into me at a young age. I was just like, whatever, like this is my hair, I'm gonna do what I want with it. So when I got into grade 9, I still was in the same habits of straightening it every day. Like, I never went to school without it straight. It was always straight down in a ponytail, half up, half down, like whatever I wanted. Until before my birthday in June, one of my good friends and I, we went to a hair salon, and we were naturally blonde, but like as you get older over time, sometimes blonde hair tends to get darker. As you can see, like it's a lot darker. It could look dirty blonde brown. And we're like, okay, like let's get our hair done for our birthdays. It's gonna be like so blonde and fresh. So we did it. Went to a hair salon, and my hairdresser, shout out to her because she's actually the best, and she's still my hairdresser to this day. She was looking through my hair and she was like, your hair is fried. Like, she pulled out these baby pieces of hair and she was like, they're non-existent. Like, you've been literally burning them off. Like, your hair is shorter and it's not growing anymore because you're using so much heat damage and you're pulling on it with like 400 degrees. You're pulling, and it's not just once, you're doing it multiple times. And you know, I was kind of embarrassed at the time. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I literally inflicted that on myself. But like I said, shout out to her, she's a real one, and she actually told me how it goes. So yeah, she told me your hair is dead, and I literally said to her, I was like, I have not seen my hair grow at all in the past 2 years. Like, and I was obsessed with wanting to have, you know, long hair. A lot of girls feel like they want long hair, and I was so frustrated. I was like, why is it not growing? What am I doing? And I don't know why it didn't clue into me, but it's like, you're killing your hair. Like, so that is totally the reason why it's not growing. And of course, like, so many things affect your hair, like what you eat, like what you do, your exercise, like all of that will affect your hair porosity, all of those things. But back then, like, heat damage was my main enemy. Like, it was me versus the straightener every day, and I still picked up my straightener. This was my #1 enemy, but I loved her. I literally never went anywhere without it. And now I can't even look at it. After I got my hair done, I knew that the bleach was gonna damage it, of course, but I was just like, you know what, you're gonna do it. You've damaged your hair enough with the heat. Like, what's the worst that could happen with this, right? So, and I was so happy with like the way it turned out, the color, it was beautiful. And after that, I made a vow to myself, like starting in grade 10, so I was 15, I said, like, I'm gonna take a break from straightening my hair. I'm not gonna straighten it. I'm gonna start taking hair vitamins. I'm gonna change my hair product routine. I'm gonna change my eating habits, and I'm going to, like, I didn't eat badly. I just didn't care as much as I did now. And I feel like when you're younger, like, you just don't care as much, or maybe that was just me like being stupid and, you know, like going out for lunch every day in high school, like being surrounded by all that food, you know. So I was just like, no, like I want long hair, I'm gonna do something about it. So I stopped straightening my hair. I stopped straightening my hair for about 1.5 years, and I just wore it curly every day. Not even curly, like it wasn't curly, it was so flat because of how much heat damage was on it. Like the heat stripped my curl. It was almost like non-existent anymore, and I was so devastated. I couldn't believe that I did that to myself. Like my beautiful natural hair, I couldn't believe it, and I'm still like, I get choked up about it because it's just can't believe it. Anyways, so yeah, I stopped straightening my hair, changed some habits, took some hair vitamins, like started like just doing more things to help it instead of damage it. And oh my gosh, I literally so happy. You'll see these photos here compared to the before. My hair got so much longer, got so much thicker, the curls started to come back. It was like night and day transformation. And after I saw those results with my curly hair, I was like, okay, like that's it. I'm never straightening it again. Like there's no point to straighten it. And of course, like don't get me wrong, like I definitely have straightened it since then. Like there has been like certain occasions where I just want it to look like pin straight. Sometimes you want that look, but I'm not waking up hours early before my day now to fry my hair. I'm not thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna look weird if I don't have my hair straight, because, you know, at the end of the day, you just gotta get comfortable with naturally what you have. And I was just never taught what to do with my curly hair. I didn't know what products to use. I didn't know like the techniques. So I did what I'm doing right now. I started watching YouTube videos. I started looking at hair tutorials. I started watching girls who went through the same thing, like frying their hair and then like switching it up and going back to like the original natural way of doing it. So I really picked up on those things, but it definitely took a lot of time. Like it wasn't an overnight thing. It was years in the making to get it back to where it was, because I heat damaged it for years, like at least 4 years. And now I couldn't be happier with what I have. I'm still like trying to do better. I'm still trying to use as less heat as possible, and even if I do, like I use a heat protectant, which is something I never used to do. So I'm definitely picking up on different things now and realizing things that you can actually do to help yourself if you want to do that. So yeah, just like circling back, I would definitely say if you're struggling in the same positions that I was, like don't be afraid to just, you know, switch it up and try new things. Like I said, so many things can like affect the way that your hair flows, the way it looks, how thick it is. You know, sometimes girls have issues, not even girls, just people in general have issues of, you know, hair falling out. And you know, I've had that too. Like every morning, sometimes I can literally just like pull hair out, and that's because, you know, like my hair's wavy, so I don't brush it every day to the point where like it comes out of the brush, because like naturally your hair does shed every day, and it does shed a lot. But I just think that you don't realize that when you're brushing your hair, because it's coming out in the brush, not like in like handfuls, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would just say like to try and be comfortable with what you have. And also like watching YouTube videos helped me so much. It really helped me like figure out and pinpoint which products I needed, because my hair is not necessarily like tight curly, it's very wavy, like it's very beach wavy. So I would definitely like look into like your hair type, like do hair quizzes, like actually see what curl type you have, because there's so many. And you know, a lot of the products, they may not work for you. Like it's so specific, and everyone's biology is different, so no one's hair is going to be the same. No one's going to be able to use the same products as everyone else. Like it's all different. So my advice would be to do your research. I don't know why I did that. To do your research. Don't be afraid to ask for help from others who've gone through the same thing. Watch YouTube videos, and to have patience. Like it's like going to the gym. Like, if you like expect results, like sure, maybe you'll see results in a couple weeks, maybe you'll see them in 4 weeks, like 6 weeks. Like everyone's different, so just be patient. Know that it's gonna get to the point where you want it to be. You just can't give up too soon. Okay guys, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little walk through my hair transition video, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos.